If you've ever been a member of a committee, you know that things that come out of those committee meetings have almost nothing to do with what went into them. The Second Amendment is no exception. Let's talk about that. Here's your armed citizen meme of the week. Screen cap it, crop it, and send it to everyone you know.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Now, let's get on with the content. If you ask Robert A. Heinlein, he says a committee is a life form that has 6 or more legs and no brain. John Lincoln is quoted as saying, a committee is a cul-de-sac to which ideas are lured and then quietly strangled. If you're an ardent supporter of the Second Amendment like I am, you probably have those 27 words memorized. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. I was recently turned on to the first draft of the Second Amendment. It is a wonderfully clear explanation of the reason why we have it. Here it is. A well-regulated militia composed of the body of the people, being the best security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed, but no one religiously scrupulous of bearing arms shall be compelled to render military service in person. Now, most of us ardent Second Amendment supporters have a passing daydream. If I had the chance to travel back in time and help our founding fathers properly write the Second Amendment, I would do so. Savor this moment, because you now know that they already had the perfect rendition of the right to keep and bear arms. And a committee compromised it into the clunky, semi-ambiguous statement we have today. And if that wasn't bad enough, let me pile on you like the Pittsburgh Steelers secondary. The people today who are actively working to revoke the Second Amendment would not even be fazed by the plain and direct words of the first draft. The most polite words I can use to describe these people are disingenuous and deceitful. YouTube won't let me use the terms I really want to use. Hey, I hope you're enjoying the content so far. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, please let me know by hitting that like button. When you do that, it helps get this content to others and inspires me to keep producing content. While we're clicking on things, hit that subscribe button to help grow this channel and turn on notifications so you know when one of my new videos shows up. I appreciate all comments, so please tell me if you think I'm spot on or way off. If you really like this video, hit share and post it on your social media. Okay, back to me. The people who actively work to disarm citizens have twisted the plain meanings and intent of the Second Amendment, as well as ignoring it completely. These anti-right to keep and bear arms people say things like the founding fathers had no concept of our weapons today, at which point you can say the founding fathers could have been handed an AR-15 and they would almost instantly recognize what it is and what it does. If you gave them a computer or a smartphone, could they do the same? You accept that the telephone, the internet, and desktop publishing and the modern printing press, which the founding fathers had no concept of, to be under the protections of the First Amendment, but not modern weapons understandable to the founding fathers under the Second? Here's another one. The National Guard is the modern day militia. The National Guard wasn't even conceived of for 100 years after the Second Amendment. Didn't really come to be until about 1898. Not to mention, the militias are supposed to fight oppressive government troops, not be them. How about the Second Amendment is a collective right, not an individual right? Our founding fathers were well-learned men, well-versed in logic and deep contemplation, and were elegant and precise with their words. They used the term people in the First, Second, Fourth, and 10th Amendments to state that people in the other three amendments is an individual expression, yet the same word in the Second Amendment means the exact opposite of the other three, is ludicrous on its face, and plainly exposes the lack of language comprehension skills for anyone who says it. Last one. Well-regulated means control, specifically government control of the militias. While controlled is a synonym of regulated, if you read the writings of the founding fathers in their context, the more accurate synonym is disciplined, as in the self-discipline to master the quick use of a firearm and be accurate with it. In conclusion, take heart. The founding fathers got the Second Amendment right in the first draft. Memorize and recite those words to all who will hear that, but mourn that it was mangled by the committee process. Stay safe, stay bullet-free. Tell your family you love them every chance you get. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful day. If you made it this far, thank you. If you liked this content, please hit the like button to show your support. Help me get the word out by subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to turn notifications on so you know when I post new content. If you think this content would help your friends, the share button helps you get it out to your social media. Comments mean a lot to me, good or bad. Please leave one. All right, go forth and have a most excellent day.